All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to some more DayZ. So there was a guy before I started this video because when I initially started, cut the game on to record, it was a night cycle, and I don't travel at night, so I planted, planted things in the garden, and started cooking, started cooking dinner, cooking the food I had rather. So as I was sitting there warming up, getting the heat buff that I have now, um, I heard hello, hello. I was like, hello. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna hurt you. I just saw a light and I'm curious. I'm new to the game. Bro came out the woodwork. But it's just go to show you, like I said before, when you light a fire at night, it illuminates and it's like almost like a Christmas tree in the center of town. So just be wary. Now, of course I didn't eliminate the guy. I didn't have my gun out anyway. I was in the position. This is exactly where I was. I had the door locked anyway, but I was in front I was like right here. That's how I was. Boom. So if I didn't have the gun out, and he was like, "Hello, hello," I'm like, "What? What?" For this one, I looked back, I didn't see nobody. See, that's what trips you out. And then I saw him. I saw him kind of in front of the window, looking through the window. It looked like he was a fresh spawn, so I was like, okay. In my mind, I'm like, today's your lucky day. Like I said, it's like taking out a fresh spawn, coming over here and like just taking him out, or opening the door and running out and chasing after him, chasing him down. That was too extreme. I didn't do anything. He was like, "I'm not gonna hurt you." I believed him because he established a clear line of communication, and I meant to tell him he could have. I forgot. I was like, I meant to tell him he could have helped himself, but I had just planted it, so he didn't. It was dark. He couldn't see the thing sprouted. Plus, he was new. He might not have known. He might not have educated himself. You know, in DayZ as far as YouTube goes, but like I was saying, he established a clear line of communication, and he was a fresh spawn. And plus, if he wanted to, see, this is where he was. I was in there. If he wanted to, if he because these are easy. This is easy to find when you first spawn and hit the town. You're more likely gonna find this before any other gun. To be honest with you, this or the P1. You could have took this out and went pow 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 right through the window. He didn't do that. That's why, you know, I was at an angle and I was still kind of like I had the camera spun around to where I could still see like the back. So just in case. And after that, I went up to the room and you saw how I began the video laid down. So you know, more of the story is you can argue that I was gonna say learn from my mistake, but honestly, I ran into a friendly. Now, of course, always have your antennas up and establish a clear amount of communication. Or if you're like me, you just don't care. But like I said, that guy got lucky that night. I wasn't. I'm cooking dinner. I'm winding down. I didn't really feel like chasing after him anyway. Second of all, like what did he have, right? Think about it. What did he use a fresh spawn? He probably just spawned over here because this is a spawn area. He probably hit up that house, found the tracksuit he had on, because he had on like the tracksuit jacket. Like he had a red tracksuit. He probably just found that. He looked like he had rags in his hand because he was fighting zombies. Because there were zombies, in this town here. He was probably fighting zombies. Got injured. He had rags in his hand. When he backed up to run off, I saw the rags in his hand. See, it's like read the situation. How are they moving? What do they have? Now I couldn't see if he had any weapons because even though I had mines in the holster, if you have your weapons in the inventory, you know what? You can't see them. They won't appear. You know what? I think we might get a little something to eat. I should have did that at the house while I was telling you guys the story. But that's about it. Let's get some Fido in us. I'll probably eat 3. We got a lot of traveling to do. 12. Let's go ahead and eat these. So he pretty much, my alarm did go up, but he pretty much did pacify me. Well, now that I think about it, judging by what I just said, I was already pacified. Like I said, I didn't really feel like chasing after him because I would have to unlock the door. By then, he would be like, if he took off, I shot at him and did kill him. He would take off running. You know, he would have been deep and in the town around the corner. And yeah, no. When I got a fire and I got dinner cooking, it's like, nah, fudge that. If he would have shot at me, it would have been a different story. And even then, I would have said, you know what? Let him come to me. He had to knock the door down. He couldn't get in there otherwise. And once he knocks the door down, I could have just took him out then. That's just if that was if it went a different way, right? If he was unfriendly. But it just so happens that he was friendly. And just so happens that I was friendly then. that was any long time. If you're a long time subscriber, you're probably, man, Raven, you are not friendly. At least not on DayZ. I'm friendly on Arc Raiders, but on here it's like you are not friendly. You were right. If you hear just what was a couple episodes ago when that dude, he took this. I think this is his IJ. Is it? I can't remember if this is his IJ-70. I don't think it is, but he had a gun out. He had it just like this, and then he stopped. I guess he may have been friendly. Now that I think about it, he may have been friendly, but when you aiming, bro, that instantly puts you as hostile. Don't be aiming at people unless you're like a warning, like leave me alone, and they're like a fresh spawn or something. But if they're fully kitted like me, and you aiming, oh, you finished. You finished. You might hey, stop. No, you finished. You don't aim at nobody, bruh. Either keep it holstered or keep it like in a neutral position like this. Don't aim. Just keep it. Okay, you got your gun out. That doesn't automatically qualify you as hostile in some people's eyes. And me, I like, okay, he has his gun out just to be, on the ready. But I'm gonna limit him regardless. You this far away, you're done. You got a gun out, like, cause you could turn around, and they have done that. Sadly, I was a victim of that. They turn right around and shoot you. So, to circumvent that process, I've decided to just, you know what, not even take the chance. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Sorry, not sorry. However you want to look at it, it's like I'm just, it is what it is, right? Same person does, someone else does to me the same thing. It is what it is. There's towns. It's a military town, like straight. If I would have hit Berzino. Oh, did they say that's Berzino? Because it is another. I remember somebody. Berzino, probably hit Berzino. There's another time. I think one time I was streaming, and I ran into somebody. He was like he had they were like a clan or a group, and they had a base. Man, he was dropping knowledge. Man, don't do this and don't do that, and man, gave me some good pointers. And play what I got since. I think that was it. That either that weekend or the next one. I can't remember. I haven't played with him since. It was like he went to what was it? The Northeast. I think it was somewhere. It was somewhere like Northeast. But like I said, if somebody was to do that to me, I wouldn't get mad. Like I said, you know, use crying over spilled milk. I understand the fact of, okay, it sucks. I'm not gonna deny that. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, of course, but so use crying over spilled milk. Respawn. Like I know where I'm at here. I know where I'm at, and I'm gonna spawn on the coastline. Yeah, I might even spawn near here if I were to go down right now, because these are common spawn areas up and down the coastline. The whole coastline is a spawn spot, but like it seemed like here between Bernzino and like Electro is like the most common spawn area. So I would know to just go straight down this road and veer off if like he was to get me right here, and then veer off, and then I'd find it. You know, I'd find my old carcass, and then get my shovel back, get my Scorpion, get the IJ-70. But he's probably going to take this Vega though. I don't know about maybe the combat knife, because usually if someone's fully kitted, they already have majority of what they need. But this game has the same effect as Arc Raiders. You just want to get back out there. And you just want to keep looting, surviving. You know, exploring, rinse and repeat. It's funny how that doesn't get boring, but it all depends on the game, right? Like Scum to me would never get boring. I hadn't even played it yet, but it would, from what I've seen, that would never get boring. Just like DayZ never really gets boring. It's well, no, it never really gets boring. Just gets like mundane and okay, I'm doing the same thing. Well, that sounds boring. It sounds like it gets boring, doesn't it? But I always end up coming back to it. Put it that way. And it usually takes months of playing before it does kind of get okay. Let me take a break. And that's any game, too much of anything. I'm gonna take a break. When Michael Jordan first retired, and I think it was '93. I think that was the very first time. Because he's retired and come back, I think 3 or 4 times. I'm trying to think. I think it was 3 times. But the very first time, I think it was '93. Really, when they asked him, he just said he had seen so much of that round ball, man, I needed a break. That was his. That's what he said. Basically, too much. I just wanted a break. Yeah. So, just said so much of that round ball, man. I needed a break. That's what he said in that interview. And that's cool. That's okay. Who's anybody to tell you otherwise? You can do what you want to do. It's your career, your life. And was still and didn't miss a beat. Then came back what? When was it? Come back in like 95. Yeah, that was like he came back in like what, 90, 95, wasn't it? And then retired in 98, I think. Was it 98 or 99? And then came back in 2001 for the Wizards, I think. Played until like 2003, 2002. Okay, that's infected. What the fudge? I'm so busy talking. I'm like, what the hell? I think that's what it was. I could have it wrong. I don't know. It's been a while. But yeah. I know. I need to play that. People are saying you need to play Scum. I know, bro. I know. I want to get on the ball and get a get another PC, something that can run it. I want to run it like on max, at least on like high. I'm trying to run it on low settings to be choppy and all everything up low, dull graphics. I'm trying to run it on like high. High and I don't know, should I? Oh, that's right, because I want that 357. Run on high with max settings. How about that? I don't really want to run things on low or high. So this time I got an i5. I might go with like an i7 or i9. I know they cost more, but I feel like it'd be better in the long run. But like I said, this computer that I'm using now, it ain't going bad or nothing. I think only thing that I think the hard drive, the mechanical hard drive went years ago. But like I've got, like I said, I think most people nowadays anyway use SSD. I had another SSD in it, so just transferred everything over. Well, actually no, I didn't transfer anything over because the thing went. Had to start it all over again, re-download, but that's okay. The thing is, as long as the computer works, right? I don't give a fuck. It sucks when you lose your data and stuff like that when you shit gets deleted. But at the end of the day, as long as the computer works, shit, I don't mind. Especially if you've been playing PC games, you lose your save data, but that sucks. But as long as the computer works. Would you rather have a dead hard drive, which you can replace, or would you rather have a dead computer, which you can also replace, but think about the cost. Even if it is cheaper to build your own PC. I know the routine. I know how it go. But still, I'll kind of see what was in this town. I want that 357. But after this, we keep going. We ain't, I think we like halfway almost. I think to that airfield. Hopefully because they got on the map. It's a gas zone on like the left hand side. Hopefully it's not no gas. We've gone away from that because I sure don't have no hazmat suit. Yeah. Basically, I would spawn. Hit this town up. Once you spawn near here, you can get suited. You find a tracksuit. You can get food. Go back there to them houses. You might luck up and find some seeds in the greenhouses. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We got 357 rounds. 357 rounds with no 357. And I got rid of the Darren Deagle. That's okay. I get a 357. I might drop the Scorpion, to be honest. I guess I gotta get it though. 12 gauge buckshot. Check that out, jig. I think infinite uses. What? I'm sorry. I said in the other episode it's got infinite. It's not infinite. What it is you don't need a worm to use it. I'm sorry. I had that all wrong. I said, "Oh, this has got infinite uses." That's false. You don't need a worm to use it. I don't know. I got it all messed up and confused. Like another gas. Oh, I needed this bad boy. Needed that bad boy. Sewing kit. There's another. Isn't there another? 3 hits, 1 power shot, and two light hits. A combat knife is goated. Yeah, past it. Isn't there another? Although I really don't feel like fighting him. So we'll just go around. Yeah, I'm gonna go around because I don't feel like even though I got the sewing kit. Yeah, right? Even though you got the sewing kit, don't mean you want to keep using it. Well, since I keep having to get your clothes ripped up, just keep using all your sewing kits, and you gotta find some more. It keeps you engaged, but come on now, we have to use the common sense. Don't engage with infected unless you absolutely have to. That insulation though. Like you ready to cook crackers? What the heck? Have a little snacky snack, see? Let them be on the move all the time, constantly burning calories. Nothing in there. I don't know if could go back out to the road. Just kind of watch out for fresh spawns and like tier 2. Cause you can still, like, if there's a police station here somewhere, you can still get decent weapons from the police station. I mean, ain't no Vega, but that pump shotgun is lethal up close. Don't ever judge somebody. This thing here is lethal up close. This thing, bam, 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 bam. Especially all headshots, you going down. And even if they don't kill you, when you black out, they can just, while you're immobile, they can just eliminate you then. Yep. Just so simple. I don't think just because you're good just because you're knocked out. When you're knocked out, you can't do anything. So they just eliminate you that way. She turned completely around and still landed that hit. That makes no sense. She was still turned around, and when she swung, she landed that hit register. That's so stupid to me. I already got a spark plug. I just need the boat. Hard hat. Full auto just in case we come across somebody. Alcoholic tincture. Sweater. Like I would go for that too. I would take the sewing kit. Repair it if you find one. And that's warmth. Right now it's probably at worst because it's damaged. Nope, still high insulation. It might either be high or best. Well, it's already high, but it might even be best if you upgrade to pristine. Something to keep you warm clothing. You want warm clothing. You want Chenars. Those denim shorts probably do good on like Livonia. That's a summer map. You don't really have to worry about the code, more so thirst. This is a big city, man. If I remember correctly, I think they Hospital is back this way. Shoot, look at that. Look at that. Should have got out of the first time. Oh, what you looking at? Fudge. Pluck that mother. You saw him. He didn't even go down. Like the silence is ruined. It is. Shoot. No problem. We found a bottle and some. We got some. I still had a duct tape. I don't think I do. I think I. No, I do. I do. I found a bottle. A plastic bottle. We can make a silencer. We can make a silencer. Look at that. Potato. Peel that bad boy. Potato, potato. Eat. Eat as you go. Eat as you go. Keep everything topped off. You're going to be traveling all day, all night. Well, all day for me. I don't travel at night. But knowing you, you probably travel at night. You just learned the game. Because I was traveling at night when I first got the game. Learning, you want to get out there and get it going. I think anything? Apple trees. That's a ruined suppressor I just dropped. Do you have anything? Nope. After I kill a twin. She has some matches. She had a snake knife. I don't want that. Got the best knife in the game at this point. Combat knife. Oh, check that out. Put down the smoke. Who put down a smoke? I don't see anything. Unless he did that, didn't know what he was doing. Like I heard like one. Unless that was the smoke going off. It's like I heard like one freaking one shot, but that's about it. Just trying to make sure I remember what button it is to chat if need be. But I don't think I'm gonna be doing any chatting. Put down a smoke grenade. Yeah, somebody not locked him in there. Jeans, anything in the jeans? Nope. Nope. We had. Yeah, I got confused. I don't know what I was thinking about, talking about something. A jig is infinite uses. I got it completely wrong. Just all it is just that you don't need a worm to use it. Which does kind of make a bit of a difference. I could use another like another injector. EpiPen. There's a gas can there. Find a freaking stove. And start attaching those gas canisters to the thing. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Do I have another? I already got a saline bag. Lab coat. Let's see. Just need another one. I don't really need any more Tetra. We got enough Tetra. I got enough Tetra. I don't need any more. Because my character doesn't. I take care of my character. If you take care of your character take care of you. So you notice my character rarely, if ever, gets sick. If you ever seen my videos. Once I got once I got the hang of DayZ. At first, I was getting sick and everything all the time. I didn't know the game. I didn't have any sense of direction. I didn't know strategy, none of that. All right. Party pack. I got a hit pack. That's just something a little bit more professional. Nothing wrong with it. Don't feel guilty if you got a hit pack. Party pack. Beggars can't be choosers. The hit pack with the party colors, neon 80s Vice colors. Don't feel bad. There's beggars can't be choosers in this game. You have to take what you can get it when you can get it. Excuse me. All right, remember that. I got another auto injector. I want another one. I want to have at least 3. Oh, well, I guess that's it. I want to pop those things mainly for like, get into like skirmishes. We'll have infinite stamina for a period of time. Epoxy putty. I wonder, can you use that to repair the? I know you can use it to repair helmets, but I don't know. I got rid of the crossbow now. Oh, that's that rain. That's the DayZ God's blessing that garden if you got a garden. You don't have a garden. Nothing. And sometimes even like these can spawn hospital gear because it's near the hospital. Not just the hospital itself, but the places around it also spawn, like those houses may also spawn hospital gear as well. Scrub pants, see that? Even though this is a garage. Oh, bingo. Boom, we got another one. I gotta remember I have it. I got to remember I have it. I meant to just move that one up, but that's okay. Another hit pack. Empty, that's fine. Storm's pretty bad. I might guess this is where the students were staying, the med students. Might wait this storm out a little bit. Look at that. Look at all these bandages. See what I mean? Even the places outside. Blood test kit. Just to see. You want to do this if you're traveling with somebody and y'all get into a PvP and y'all make it out, and he needs a transfusion. You have a blood bag, and he doesn't. Test your blood. See, B positive. If he's B positive, just like you have extra blood, you can give it to him, and he won't get sick. He won't get like hemoglobin shock or something, whatever it's called. So that's always also a thing to note. Don't know who threw the smoke grenade. We don't see anybody else. Kind of wait out this storm a bit. I got enough food. I didn't plant in a garden. I have enough food. Matter of fact, I might have a little snack some zucchini, because we still got a bit of I think we're about halfway, or a little bit past halfway. But yet, nonetheless, still a ways to go. And you know how I roll. I run full speed. Right? But I'm going to wait this storm out. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to stop here for today. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and the series grow. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload, all right? Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace out.